Merry Christmas po mga palengga! In this video, I'm very excited as we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, especially sa mga credit card beginners dyan and to those who don't have any idea on how credit card works. So the challenge for me in this video is paano ko nga ba ma-explain sa inyo in the most easiest way about how credit card works. And I will also cover some other basic credit card terms. At para ma-confirm ko yung pagkakaalam nyo about credit card, yes, credit card is utang. That means to say we can spend or purchase anytime kahit wala tayong pera gamit ang ating credit card. Sa credit card kasi, we are using bank's money, not our money. And the bank will give us a certain credit limit, which is yung amount na pwede lang natin magamit using our credit card. At dahil utang nga siya mga palengga, that means that we have a big responsibility here to pay back the bank at a later time. At bigyan ko din ng linaw mga palengga na hindi masama ang credit card. But it depends on how we use the credit card. Kasi dalawa lang yung result niyan, depende sa paggamit natin. It's either we will take advantage the benefits of using our credit card or the bank will take advantage of us. And for me mga palengga, I can compare my credit card bills to my electricity bills. So kung monthly ako nakaka-receive ng mga electricity bills ko, same goes with the credit card. Monthly din tayo i-issuehan ng ating bangko, depende sa kung ano nagamit natin, on our statement date. Kaya it's very important na alam natin kung ano yung statement date kasi yan yung date na ma-receive natin yung ating mga monthly bills. At ibibill lang tayo ni bangko, depende kung ano yung nagamit natin sa ating credit card. Let's say for example, I use my credit card and spend 5,000 pesos. So that means I'm also expecting na yung lalabas lang sa statement ko or incoming statement is 5,000 pesos only. So that means mga palengga, kung hindi ko ginamit yung credit card ko for the entire billing cycle, like 0 usages, never ko siya nagamit. So that means I'm expecting 0 amount din sa incoming bill ko. So same goes with our electricity bill na kapag gagamitin natin yung ating electricity, that means we're expecting na may ma-receive or merong amount sa incoming bill natin. Pero kung hindi natin gagamitin, as far as I know, sa pagkakalam ko about electricity bill, so wala dapat tayong i-expect na babayaran kung 0 usages naman yung ating mga consumption ng ating electricity. And additional mga palengga, yung ating billing cycle with our credit card is tuloy-tuloy yan. So let's say kung ang statement date na nag-reflect sa'yo is every 5th of the month, just for example, so that means yan po yung end date ng ating billing cycle or yun yung cut-off date. At yung start date niyan is on the next day, which is 6th of the month. That means our billing cycle always starts from 6th of the month to 5th of the next month. At tuloy-tuloy yan, monthly yung kanyang billing cycles. Kaya every month din tayo makaka-receive ng ating credit card bill, depende sa nagamit natin for our billing cycle. And please note din mga palengga that every bill has a due date. Kung 0 yung lumalabas, kung wala kayong ginamit, tapos 0 siya, edi wala kayong babayaran, of course. Pero kung may nagamit kayo mga palengga, that means the bank is expecting na kailangan natin silang bayaran on or before due date indicated dun sa ating statement. So if we're able to pay in full naman on or before the due date na na-provide dun sa statement natin, so we are safe. And if in case din mga palengga na hindi natin siya mabayaran on or before due date indicated dun sa ating statement, so saka tayo magkakaroon ng penalty from the bank na mag-reflect naman on our next statement. But just in case na wala tayong naibayad sa ating statement or kulang yung ating naibayad, let's say 5,000 pesos yung nagamit natin, yun yung amount na reflect sa statement na kailangan natin bayaran, pero ang binayad lang natin is 2,000 pesos or baka wala pa tayong naibayad, so saka tayo i-charge ni bangko na mag-reflect naman on our next statement. So either the bank will charge us for late fee and interest depende dun sa statement remaining balance natin. At kapag may mga past due balances tayo mga palengga, masaya si bangko kasi doon sila kikita sa atin kasi i-charge na tayo ng interest or late payment fee. Kaya make sure mga palengga that we are paying our statement balance in full. Sa mga monthly credit card bills natin mga palengga, lalabas dyan yung total amount due at saka yung minimum amount due. So yung total amount due mga palengga, yun yung mga actual total spending natin for the entire billing cycle of using our credit card plus yung mga remaining balances natin from our previous statement. At yung minimum amount due naman mga palengga is strategy yun ni bank para magkaroon tayo ng remaining past due balances. Kasi kung babayaran lang natin is yung minimum amount due, meron pa tayong matitirang unpaid balance at doon tayo i-charge ni bangko ng interest na mag-reflect naman in our next statement. Kaya wag tayo magpapalin lang sa minimum amount due mga palengga. Always pay our credit card bill in full na nag-reflect dun sa ating statement balance on or before due date. And with my whole experience of using my credit cards mga palangga, I can say na proud ako sa sarili ko kasi never ako nagbayad ng interest kahit piso. Ginagawa ko is piniprepare ko na agad yung pambayad at ini-store ko siya sa mga savings account ko. So madami na nga yung mga savings account na merong mataas na interest depende nun sa average daily balance natin na pwede pa natin ma-take advantage. So every time na na-receive ko na yung aking credit card bills on my statement date, I can pay my credit card bills right away. Plus, I was able to take advantage pa yung mga nakastore na pera for getting interest sa mga digital savings account. Sa credit card naman mga palangga, we also have the option to pay it right away. However, what's the point of using credit card kung babayaran naman agad natin siya agad-agad kahit wala pa yung statement? So in my case mga palangga, inantay ko talaga yung statement ko o yung copy ng bill ko para ma-review ko siya, lahat ng mga transactions ko kung tama ba to or hindi, and also to avoid confusion. So for me, that's the best day to pay my credit card bill once I receive my statement. So balik tayo dun sa comparison ko with electricity bill. Sa electricity bill kasi, kapag hindi natin nabayaran yung ating kuryente on or before due date, either ma-charge tayo ng late fee or possible na maputulan tayo ng kuryente. Pero sa credit card naman mga palangga, hindi naman agad magde-decide si banko na i-disconnect yung card mo kasi masaya sila na meron pang mga remaining past due balances. So either charge nila tayo ng late payment fee plus interest hanggang sa lumobo yung utang natin sa kanila. At pag tumagal yun mga palangga na lumalobo na yung ating utang tapos wala talaga tayo na ibayad, so that's the time that the bank will take action sa ating card and it will give us a bad credit history. On the other side naman, kung maganda naman yung ating credit history, so madami mga bangko ang mag-offer sa atin ng mga credit cards or magpapautang sa atin. Plus, it will also give us a high chance of approval sa mga future loans natin like personal loan, car loan, or housing loan. Aside from building a good credit history of using our credit card, we can also take advantage the benefits of using our credit card, especially sa mga spending natin, which we can get rewards. So most of credit cards mga palangga, we can earn points or cashbacks every time that we use it with our spending. Not only that, some other banks also offers unique benefits like free lounge. Magiging rewarding talaga yung paggamit natin ng credit card with the rewards and also the benefits na may ibibigay nito sa atin. Meron pala akong old video mga palangga about the benefits of using credit card and also comparisons between debit card and credit card. So you may also consider watching it mga palangga after this video. So I guess that's it for today's video. I hope na may natutunan kayo about how credit card works. And if you want to add more insights about credit card, feel free to share it on the comment section below. And if you think this is a helpful video as well, please hit that like button and consider as well subscribing to my channel if you haven't already for more contents like this. Again, this is John Paul and always remember to be kind to yourself and to others. Maligayang Pasko po!